Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to the Lightning Library, the series where we take an in-depth look at every entry in the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, discuss its history, and take a look at it and give my thoughts. And today we are taking a look at the Power Morpher, the fourth released, but the third revealed entry in the roleplay line of Lightning Collection items, which this one was released also in the summer of 2020 as a Walmart exclusive. And yeah, first of all, we're going to take a look at the box here as we typically do. Now, what's pretty interesting about both of the Walmart exclusives from 2020, this one and the Zordon and Alpha 2-pack, which we will be taking a look at next week, is that they both feature, while they are Walmart exclusives, they feature a lot more of a retro-y type packaging, which is kind of reminiscent of the original Bandai 1993 packaging and even the Legacy packaging to an extent here. You can kind of see the similarities here between the Legacy Power Morphers box and the Lightning Power Morphers box, although while these are not the same toy, I mean the same idea, this one is definitely a lot larger of a box than it really needs to be honest. This one I felt was pretty good and compact in the Bandai Legacy collection. But we still do get a really nice box here. I love the green background that is still reminiscent of a Lightning Collection box. You do get the Tom Whalen box art, just like you would of any other Lightning Collection item, although I'm pretty confident Tom didn't do any new artwork for this box. There's really no reason for him to have, because it's all just the box arts of the individual figures. These ones being exactly how they are, these ones flipped the other direction, but since the Mighty Morphin Rangers are symmetrical on both sides, it doesn't really matter. Also, what was interesting here is that first for the series and also in chronological order, this was the first time we saw the Black Rangers regular artwork on a Lightning Collection packaging, because Wave 6 had not been released yet. So at the top though, we get probably one of my favorite aspects of any Lightning Collection box ever. I love that team shot of all 5 helmets. That's gorgeous. You get the Power Morpher there, you get this reflective gold foil. You do talk about the 5 power coins and the fact that this takes 3 AAA batteries. And then at the back, you can see the Morpher back there already. You get the Morpher, you get the colors, you get the stand and everything, you get the gist of it. It's almost kind of shaped like the Morpher overall, but overall it's just a very big box for what you're getting, which of course is the Power Morpher. So let's go ahead and take a look at the history of this item. When it came to roleplay items on the Lightning Collection, it seemed only a matter of time that they would do a Morpher. The White Ranger helmet and the Dragon Dagger had already been announced by the time that the first Morpher was revealed, so people figured that they would move to Morphers sooner than later. The first sign of a Morpher came on March 15th, 2020, when I was looking through listings in the Walmart system and stumbled upon a Power Rangers Lightning Morpher. At the time, it was unknown what Morpher it would be, but soon after, the listing was disabled from the app. But this was only until the debut Fan First Friday for the Power Rangers brand on May 15th, 2020, when on that morning, before any of the announcements had happened, the Morpher listing went live on the Walmart website, still with no pictures or a description on the item, but the reveal came a little after noon on that day to be Hasbro's version of the iconic MMPR Power Morpher. The Hasbro one, compared to the Bandai Legacy one, would be $10 cheaper, have a reader for all the power coins, come with a display stand, but it would also be a Walmart exclusive item slated for September 2020. During those months between the reveal and the release, the price ended up changing on Walmart's website to be an error price of way over $100, which this took weeks for them to fix before they brought it back down to the proper $50. The September date ended up becoming July, as on July 26th, the same day that the Dino Charge Black Ranger figure was officially revealed, the Morpher ended up being found in stores. Twitter user @TheKenGlenn came across some at their store and was able to provide the first comparison shots between the original 1993 Bandai release, 2013 Bandai Legacy version, and the 2020 Hasbro Lightning one. For the most part, ever since the Morpher has released, it has not seemed to be the most popular item. A few months after, they were still all over Walmart's and were even being discounted down to $13 at times. Currently though, they are being mostly phased out, and it's unknown when Hasbro will try their hand at a Morpher again. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the Lightning Collection Morpher. We have our whole team of Lightning Collection Rangers here to help just set the mood, and you're going to get a sneak preview of Black, who we won't be taking a look at in detail until Wave 6. But here is the Power Morpher. we can go ahead and talk about the stand here, which we can take the coins off. So there's these little pegs to put the coins in the stand. Very nice. You can see the peg, the little tabs there. Very reminiscent of the original Bandai release. So those just kind of sit there, just let friction do the rest on that one. So they are prone to falling off every once in a while, so you do want to be careful with that. But the stand itself is pretty nicely detailed. Just kind of get some, like, I guess, like tech patterns or whatever. You get the Power Rangers lightning bolt there. It's very, you know, I feel like maybe it's less hollow, less cheaper plastic than the helmet stands, but it is very similar. And then you're going to have to do a tiny bit of assembly. You just have to put this clip in, although I don't think you can take it out once you've put it in there. And then the Morpher will just rest in there. It doesn't clip in, it just kind of sits there. So nothing too crazy there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Morpher. So here it is. Now, of course, you take it out of the belt buckle. You get the same belt buckle. I mean, very similar to the one you got in the Bandai Legacy one. Although I would say this one's less detailed or whatever. You know, it has some clips on the back. Nothing too crazy. It's very cheap feeling. But, I mean, it gets the job done. You can set the Morph in there. I believe you can set it in there backwards if you'd like to do the Jew Ranger. Actually, no, you can't. My bad. You cannot put it backwards if you'd like to recreate the Jew Ranger version of this. You can only recreate the MMPR version. Now here is the Power Morpher itself. Now, there is a lot I like about this. There's a lot I don't like about this. There's interesting things with it. One thing I like is its look. I think it's more show accurate than the Bandai Legacy one. Not only in the coins being that gold instead of the weathery design, but also in the fact that the plates are a metallic silver paint instead of a chrome metal. And the chrome metal is what they use on the Bandai Legacy one, which definitely gave it a lot of weight. This one doesn't have much weight at all, but I think this one looks better. But on the back, though, the Bandai Legacy one has completely won the game here. I mean, there's no contest over which one has the better back design. The Bandai Legacy one had the red painted on the little buttons. It had the color there. There's like the little divot in there for a sticker to be there with the colors, but it's not there. But it is the back, so it's like, how often are you really going to see that? Handle still folds down, everything. Now, on the Bandai one, there was an on and off switch up here. And on the Hasbro one, there's no on and off switch at all. Which is my biggest complaint with this toy, is the fact that there is no on and off switch. This toy has been on for the last 8 months, and I can't do anything about it. And I don't like that. So hopefully it still works. We're just taking a gamble on that one. You get the nice red painted button there, which will start activating everything. So here's the Mastodon coin. Looks very, very pretty. I mean, the coins are gorgeous. These ones are die-cast metal, so that is very nicely appreciated. You get the little tabs in there to keep it in. And then the back, on the Bandai Legacy ones that just had the Mighty Morphin logo, these ones have the Ranger helmet. So there is the Black Ranger helmet there. And you can see these little notches right here are what is going to tell the Morpher what is what, with most accurate, kind of. It's mostly accurate. Sometimes it gets a little confused, I would say. So, Mastodon Pterodactyl is next. The Pterodactyl one here looks very pretty. You have the nice wings and everything. You get Kimberly's helmet back there. And you get the little notches. You see this one has 2 little notches. Where is the saber-toothed tiger? Or actually, wait, Triceratops. My bad. Triceratops next in the morph sequence. So there's that. Kind of gets lost in the whole of the background there, but nothing too horrible. If I can turn it around. There is Billy right there. Then we get the saber-toothed tiger, which there it is. And there's Trini's helmet. And then the T-Rex is just what I have in here already, which is Jason's. So let's go ahead and do the morph. Now, one thing that is really cool about this is that you don't just get one generic morph sound. They did program in here the voice phrases of the team, so you do get the sounds from the morph sequence based on whichever coin you get in, and you also get the color of the Ranger in the background. So here is the Red Ranger. So you heard Jason say Tyrannosaurus there and everything. Now you see the 4 red LEDs there. Looks very pretty. This thing will kind of just go on forever. Clicking it. We'll just have him say it again, so, you know, nothing there. To remove the coin, you're just going to take it, and you're just going to twist. It's going to make that ear-piercing sound, which I don't know how loud that comes across on the phone here, on the camera, but in real life, it, like, almost gives me a headache. And then you take the coin out, you just drop it out. You know, nothing too crazy. Now, there's a sound in here for everything. So, taking the coin out, you heard was a sound. Closing the plates makes a sound. Opening it without a coin makes a sound. It just makes that multicolored LED. Where it's like, oh, I don't know what this is. There's nothing going on. So, we'll go ahead and put in all the coins in morph order. So, Mastodon. So, and let's just hope that they all work on the first try. So, you line up the little divots there with the little notches, and then you twist it. So you kind of get like a purple light there for Zach. And then we'll try Kimberly and drop the belt buckle. Everything falls forever in Tokutopics videos. Get the pink lights there. Stay. Triceratops. Get the blue LEDs there. And then can we go 5 for 5 on it actually recognizing them correctly? Let's see if we try Trini's here. Sweet, it actually got it right, and you get the yellow LEDs there. And then we'll go ahead and put Jason's back in, because that's what I display it as. Perfect. Now there actually is a secret sound in here, which I honestly don't even know how anyone found it, but I'm glad someone did. I don't think the instructions tell you it. So if you are blocking the plates from opening, so if you click the button and like your hand's in the way, it will play a secret sound. So let's hold the button. You kind of have to hold it down. So it makes that secret alpha sound, which is pretty cool. And a good little teaser for what our next video is going to be. And that is the Lightning Collection Power Morpher. And for the most part, I think it's pretty solid. I mean, I do like that it was cheaper than the Legacy version. Like I said, I think it looks more show accurate than the Legacy version. And the coins are nice. However, it's just, it doesn't really do that much. Then again, I don't really know what you could do with this toy. I think that the back is a little way too under detailed for, you know, it being supposed to be some kind of roleplay item in the premium Lightning Collection line. I think that the sounds are just a little too loud at times, and the fact that there's no on and off switch is definitely my biggest complaint. But then again, the Dragon Dagger had the same problem. I don't know why they do this with these roleplay items and they never give you a way to turn them off without just taking the batteries out. But that is always annoying. But that's all I really have to say here. I also don't really know why this was a Walmart exclusive. Definitely seems interesting there. But yeah, it was a Walmart exclusive item in 2020. And next week on the Lightning Library, we will be taking a look at the next Lightning Collection Walmart exclusive release, which is the Zordon and Alpha 5 2-pack. So, pretty cool set, which we will take a look at next week. So thank you guys for watching this week's episode of the Lightning Library. Of course, until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. I'll see you all next time for this series. Thank you for watching, and until then, Tokusatsu forever.